Hello everyone. In the previous video you saw how to create and schedule your timetables. In this video I, Rupali Ahuja, will tell you how to create different types of events in Google Calendar like webinars, seminars, FDPs or meetings. So let's get started. To create an event in Google Calendar, we first need to select the date on which we want to organize that event. For example, I want to organize a webinar on say 24th of December. So I select the date from that month's calendar. Then I select the timing, say 6 p.m. is the time of the event. Then I will click on the More Options button here to give all the settings about this webinar event. I will give the title, say webinar on soft skills. Date and time has already been picked by our previous settings. Then we can add a Google Meet video conferencing meeting ID if we want to conduct this webinar online. We can add the location. We can decide when a notification should be sent to the participants. So we can decide, say, the notification will be sent 10 minutes prior to this event to all the participants. We can add multiple notifications also if we desire so. Then we can give a description about this event. So we can write the whole mail that we want to send to our participants in this box. We can also add certain things to this mail, like we can add some attachments. For example, say the poster of the webinar, a flyer, or the schedule of this webinar as attachments to this mail. Finally, we add all the guests' email IDs through this box. So we can enter all the guests that we want that the webinar should be attended by. And we have to uncheck these boxes so that our guests or participants cannot modify this event, cannot invite others for this webinar, and they are not able to see the email IDs of the other participants. After that, we simply click on Save. So we can see now that this event has been created in our calendars. All the participants of this webinar will receive a mail in this particular format. So first the title will appear, then when is this event organized, who has organized it, followed by the meeting ID code, any attachments if we had attached the event schedule or a poster of the event. Then this is the area where the mail that you have written for the participants will appear, along with some attachments. If you have attached some schedule or some posters, that will appear in the end. Now the participants have three choices whether they wish to attend the webinar, so then they will click yes. If they are not sure, they will click on maybe, and if they do not wish to attend the webinar, they have to click on no. And it is always a good idea to click on any of these options so that the organizers come to know your intention about attending the webinar. So for example, I click here on yes. When we click on any of these options, this event will appear on our Google Calendar. Now we can mark here yes, no or maybe. So it is asking us whether we are going to attend this event. So we can click on yes, no or maybe. So for example, I'm not sure I want to attend this event. So I can write here maybe. There are two more options for responding back to the organizers. So we can add a note also or propose a new time, because I have written here maybe, so I may try to respond back to the organizer why I am unsure. So I can add a note. Say I can say busy during 5:30 to 6. So the organizer will receive this message and come to know about our reasons why we are not unsure about attending the event. So in the organizer's calendar, the organizer can keep tracking this event by clicking on the event, and he can keep checking who have responded as yes and how many have responded as maybe or no. So you can see here one is yes. This is from the organizer. So organizer will certainly attend the event. One is maybe that we just now selected. And you can see that the person who has selected maybe, there is a note appearing here, busy during 5:30 to 6. So organizers can keep tracking their events also to be sure how many are going to attend their meeting and who have declined their invitations. So this is how we can organize our events and track them using Google Calendar. We can create any kind of events using Google Calendar by simply giving it the respective title, descriptions, and doing other types of settings depending upon what type of event we are trying to organize.